Hello YouTube and welcome to another general vlog video. Today, well, for one, let's start out what this video is intended for. I'm watching Crocker Homestead, their live stream. If you're not familiar with them, go check them out. The Crocker, C-R-O-C-K-E-R Homestead. I have to look up here to make sure I'm spelling their name right. Today they got their 30,000 subscribers. Congratulations, guys. I'm one of those. One of many, one of 30,000. And you're just going to keep going up and up and up and up and up. There's no doubt you're going to reach 100,000 fairly quick. Like I said, you guys go check them out. They're doing a really good job. And there's 3 of them. Oh boy, let's see, there's Jared. I think her name's Jaylene. I don't know. I'm not really great with names. I can remember Daniel from Arms Family Homestead. Because Daniel, not 3. Although I do remember their son Houston. But anyways, I started watching the Crocker Homestead probably about, well, right after the meet and greet where Daniel and everybody met them, and they kind of gave them a plug, and I seen them and I thought, well, I'll check them out. And I like what they do. I like what they stand for. Great people. Once again, congratulations on the 30,000 live stream that you did today. I didn't get to catch it live. I'm sorry. I was working. But I'm watching it now. I'm only about 13 minutes into an hour and 30 minute long live stream. And I will watch it all tonight. Maybe. It's almost 3 a.m. So another few things that I wanted to hit on. I've gotten some questions about some of the videos I made. Like the past few videos I've made, like one was the flower boxes below my 2 windows here. Another one was the update on the 3 types of seeds that I planted, the burpees, the Fairy Morris, and the Dollar General. I did a little bit of an update on that. Then I did a weekly greenhouse video, and I've gotten questions and comments that say, you know, you seem kind of depressed today, or you're very quiet. I don't seem to be as outspoken. I'm not one of these ShamWow guys, you know. I'm not that type of person. But I try to, I don't know how to explain it. I watched some of my first videos, hot rods that I've got and stuff of that nature. And even though my Eagle Garage video got a lot of views, I go back and I watch that, and I'm so monotone. Hi, how are you? And I didn't like that. So I'm trying to use a more natural style voice, and it's hard to do. I mean, this is very nerve-wracking to do this for me. So I'm trying to get used to that, and I'm trying to use vocalization up and down, and trying not to be quite so monotone, and just, I'm trying. But let me explain to you about those videos. I did all 3 of those videos in one day. I'm really trying to produce quality videos without knowing how to edit. It's kind of hard to do. So, but my whole problem is I'm outside. Don't forget, I live in a trailer park. So I need to stop watching my hands, because I think now I have to do things with my hands. I want to be like Josh, Stony Ridge Farmer. They say he claps a lot. I don't have anything to clap about. So, but anyways, if I speak up and I seem like really cheery, okay, let me explain this to you. If you're walking past a guy on his porch, out in his yard, and he's talking normal, well, today we're going to do this and we're going to check this out. You might wonder why he's talking to himself, but you're going to kind of keep walking. But if you come in there and a guy's like, hey, ladies and gentlemen, what's happening today is, you know, blah, 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 blah. People are going to stop, and they're going to, you know, what's this all about? I think as soon as they see the tripod and the camera, I think it draws everybody out of the woodwork. I don't want to say it draws the freaks out of the woodwork because they're not freaks, they're just curious. I've had that happen more than I can even count. There's one little girl around here. I think she's about my son's age, so she's probably 11, 12. And she constantly sees me walking around my yard, up on my roof, up on other people's roof doing work and stuff, and I'm talking to myself, and she's always looking at me just kind of shaking her head like, poor old man, he's touched in the head or something. But other people they'll see me recording, and they will purposely come, I feel, as they'll purposely come and bug me. Hey man, what are you doing? Making another video and blah blah. And I've explained to them that I'm doing this for YouTube. I'm doing this to make memories for my children. I'm doing this to be part of a YouTube community. That's probably the biggest thing. I mean, I'll be honest. I want to be part of the homestead community. I want to be part of the fishing community. I want to be part of the family community. I want to be part of all of it. That's why I'm general. That's why I don't say I'm a homestead. Of course, I'm not. I live in a trailer park. I'm not going to say I'm an urban homesteader. I'm not going to say I'm a fisherman, or I'm a tour guide, or this is a family channel. You'll notice I try not to cuss. I try not to do anything that I wouldn't want my children seeing. But I'm not all about videos about how to raise kids, or how to make cheap clothes, or how to clothe your children correctly. I do a little bit of every kind of a video. Excuse me. And that's where I want to be. But I want to be part of all these type of communities. I watch right now in my life, I'm in the stage of where I watch Arms Family Homestead, Keeping It Dutch, the Stony Ridge Farmer, Out in the Country, Pure Living for Life, the Crocker Homestead, My Damn Channel. That's just what I'm into right now. That'll change. I mean, I will always watch these people and keep up with them, but I add more. There's one guy on here, I can't even remember the correct name. I just watched him. He goes to something called Copart and buys cars and fixes them up and flips them, and I'm really interested in that. And then yesterday, when I got off work, I come in here, and of course, a few of my favorites have uploaded, so I watch those. But then I kind of run out of them, and I've seen all their videos like 3 or 4, 5 times. Even the Crocker Homestead, I've gone back and watched theirs at least 2 times. So to keep from doing that again, I started watching how to spray. Easy for me to say. How to spray paint cars and trucks with a rattle can and make it look right. Now, they make it look really good on TV, but I've tried it with no really great success. No show car quality shine like they claim they get. Which, I'm not saying that they don't. I'm just saying, I've tried it. I can't do it. But I like watching that. I like anything that I can learn from. Crocker Homestead. I keep wanting to say Crocker Family Homestead. But Crocker Homestead, I watched them milk the goat. I watched them, put up they were one of the reasons that I ended up getting my greenhouse. They put up a greenhouse. Now, it kind of blew away. So, anyways, that's where I'm at. That's why on some of my videos, you'll see that I'm more low-spoken, really no excitement. It's not that I'm depressed. I don't have depression problems or anything. I have a roof over my head that belongs to me. Yes, I'm in a trailer park, not my favorite. I live on the lake. I have a private beach. There's boat docks, right there. I have beautiful kids that I get to see often. what more could I ask for? I'm a very happy person. So, but I just try to keep it low key so my neighbors don't drive me crazy. I mean, it seems like I think they just want to know what I'm doing. But even the ones that know what I'm doing, as soon as they hear, me a little happy or excited or something on camera, they instantly come running. Um, I've got one set of neighbors that every time I go to yard sales, I can see them looking out their windows and stuff. Uh, yeah, if they ever watch this, they're going to be like, oh, he's talking about me. And actually, the ones that would think I'm talking about them, it's not them. So, but anyways, it's a fairly new person that moved into the park since I've been here. But yeah, they're always, they see me with a camera, they see me walking around, all the junk in the back of my truck, and they're probably wondering what the heck's going on. But I've gotten a lot of requests to do videos like that, so I do them. Now that brings me back down to, by the time you watch this, I'm probably going to have 125 to 150 videos on the internet, on YouTube. And I'm sure people are getting tired. I think they want me to stage more, which is great and all. And I'm sure that a lot of the YouTubers out there do that. They're able to stage some of the stuff that they film, or in life they just happen to buy a brand new tractor and do a bunch of videos on it. I don't have that option. As of right now, I'm not monetized on YouTube. So if I was, maybe I could go out and buy some things to do videos about, or get a drone and give you footage of across the lake. One Lonely Farmer. I've been watching him. I've just happened to think of other people. Farms really intrigued me. I grew up on a farm. Well, I wouldn't say I grew up on a farm, but we lived on farms. When my dad and stepmom first got married, we lived on a beautiful farm. I've always been curious about farms. I've lived on farms myself. I've really enjoyed it. I love livestock. I love planting. I love growing anything that I possibly can. That's legal, that is. So I do watch like One Lonely Farmer. I think maybe Josh from Stony Ridge Farm might have mentioned him, and I went and checked him out. And there's Harmless Farmer, Harmless Farmer. Go check him out. He's a couple miles from me. Great guy. Can do things that you just, I ain't going to spoil it. Just go check him out. Harmless Farmer. His name's Andy. Great guy. Just absolutely salt of the earth. I'm telling you, he's one of the best. Anyways, that was, I'm like that guy that sits there and is talking and squirrel. Yeah, I just happen to think of those two are other two that I watch. But if I ever decide to get monetized, perhaps I'll take that money and try to invest it. I think you guys would love if I had a drone where I could fly over the lake when the sun is setting. See some of the wildlife. We have geese habitats, duck habitats, different kind of bird habitats, all kinds of wildlife habitats. We have turkey, we have deer, squirrels and rabbits and birds and bears. Oh my, no, we don't have any bears. But I think a drone would really open things up. But drones are expensive. And I have myself to take care of. I have a family to raise. And I have boys that are young and growing up and want a lot of stuff. And I try to provide for them the best that I can. And there's not always a ton of money left to go out and spend $800, $900, $1,200 on a drone. There's not a lot of extra money to go out and buy a new riding lawnmower just to do videos on. I'm not able to do that as of right now. Will I get there? I don't know. I kind of think that my life evolves and revolves enough that I shouldn't have to buy things to make videos about, because if you don't like my lifestyle, wait 5 minutes, it'll change. Right now, I'm real big into the homesteading, and I'm planting, and I'm doing a greenhouse, even though my greenhouse is only about this big, but, you know, I'm doing all of this stuff. But yet, 2 months ago, it was all about remodeling the inside of my place, which you can see back behind of me. Oh my God, I'm starting to clutter. And it all started with this whole theme. We've gone through this before. You guys go back and watch videos. You'll see. But anyways, I think I'm getting too much now. So I need to thin the herd down just a little bit. Put it in boxes, put it in totes, put it out in storage, and maybe once every 3, 4, 5, 6 months, change it all around. Just kind of rotate it. Kind of like everything in my life, just kind of keeps rotating. Next, we're going to be getting into my planting and everything that I want to do. I have one flower garden out front, little rock garden, and then another little triangle garden. Well, it's the tongue of my trailer. I turned it into a little flower bed. I've got those 2 little flower beds out there to take care of. Probably get to them maybe Sunday night, Monday night. Well, Monday night's for the boys, and we have planting to do with the boys. So there'll be a video on that. Oh, it's going to be so awesome. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And I know you guys will too. You guys will be too, once you see the excitement in my boys' faces when they start doing what I've got them set up to do. So there'll be a couple more gardening videos. And then, of course, you know, we're going to do the weekly checking on the greenhouse type thing. And for a little while, the whole 3-seed comparison thing that I've done. Other than that, my couch is wet. It's damp. I just sprayed it all down with Febreze. I sprayed all the curtains down and everything. I just don't want to have to worry about it tomorrow. Well, today actually is Saturday, and I want to enjoy my weekend, and I don't want to have to worry about cleaning the house. So I folded all the laundry, got trash taken out, got everything vacuumed. And boy, I tell you what, when I first moved in here, you guys go back and watch the previous videos, I have white tile all the way through the whole place. So my goal was to carpet every room except for the kitchen and the bathrooms. And I've done that. And boy, I sure vacuum a lot since I've done that. I'm not complaining. I love it. I love the feel on my feet. But yeah, I spent a lot of time vacuuming. So anyways, there went that squirrel again. So anyways, after the gardening videos are over, I really messed up. I did a lot of fencing in the back, and I didn't do any photos or videos of it because my neighbor, I'm fencing him off, so to speak. And my neighbor is just, great guy, don't get me wrong. But anytime he sees me, he takes it upon himself to talk. And I'm not talking about the neighbor that I'm trying to, well, I'm not trying, let me rephrase that. I'm not trying to block my back neighbor off. He's my new neighbor. The name escapes my head right now. But anyways, I'm not trying to block him off. I'm trying to block people from seeing my lawnmowers and stuff like that in the back. And it helps give my new neighbor a windbreak. That's not the guy I'm talking about. I'm talking about another guy that live, well, there's actually 3 other guys that live here. But every time they see me in the backyard, they think that's their invitation to come over. And I honestly, it probably took me all day, probably 12 hours to put these fence panels up. And I was probably only alone for that, maybe 30 minutes at the most. Every time I thought about getting a camera out, here comes somebody. Which is fine, you know, camaraderie is what it's all about, but it makes it hard to make a video. It really does. And I wish I'd have done that video because I could have sure taught you guys a lot. And I still have a little bit more left to put up. Maybe I'll get a video on that and at least show you what I've done. But after that, the videos are going to be, we're getting into fishing season really heavy here. So there's going to be some fishing videos. We are going to steal more from Daniel at Arms Family Homestead and try to do like a catch, clean, and cook style video. My boys have been wanting to do that. My boys follow his son Houston, and you know, they're like, Dad, we want to do that, we want to do that. And I can't tell them, well, that's kind of copycatting, but so we're going to do it, and I'm going to make videos about it, plain and simple. So there's going to be some of those. We're going to be doing some abandoned house videos. That will be different. Now, I don't know if my boys will get involved in that or not. They're just now getting to where they're comfortable being on camera. But I don't know how well they're going to like going through an abandoned house. I think that might be too eerie for them. I don't know. So those may be done on my own. We're going to be going around looking at some hobby farms that are for sale. I'm going to try to do videos on those. I'm just kind of now starting to look for another place. Not that I can do anything right now, but I'm just trying to weigh what my options are. So we're going to be doing those kind of videos. We're going to be doing some wilderness videos where we're walking in the woods. We're going to do, you know, like going down to a creek and going swimming. You know, we're going to just go out in the woods. The boys want to go out and shoot their guns a little bit. So we'll have that on videos. We'll teach you safety. We'll show you. We won't really teach you safety. We will show you safety or teach you safety through our showing you that we are safe. And a lot of times action speaks louder than words. So if you see us being safe, then you'll be safe, hopefully. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up. It's already been 20 some minutes and I didn't want to make one this long. And I just want to explain to you guys why sometimes I sound quieter and not as, wow, look at me, you know. And that's why, just because of neighbors. If I do something inside, I try to sound a little more energetic. You know, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I've been up since, probably 7 or 8 this morning. So it's hard to be really rambunctious when you're kind of tired. But I just wanted to bring that out. It has nothing to do with my mood swings, personality, or anything. It is all 100% just basically because I have neighbors. And I don't always want to every day do a video saying, oh, wow, look at me. This is what we're going to do. Just sometimes I just want to be me. Like right now, I'm trying to be me. Making fun of myself a little bit, but I'm trying to be me. So I'm going to get off here. Do me a favor. Like and subscribe. Please subscribe. And once you've subscribed, down below, click that bell notification so you'll get to be reminded when we are... it wouldn't be reminded, it would be notified. There we go. See, I can't edit that out. You'll be notified of our next videos. So you guys have a great day, an even better tomorrow, and an awesome night. And we'll see you on the next video. And don't forget, if you comment, please be nice, because my 12-year-old takes care of the comments. He wants to be part of this, and I'm allowing him to do so. And I got to go up here and poke you in the ear because I'm still my own cameraman, and somebody has to turn the camera off, and you'll have to see that because I don't know how to edit. So here we go. I'm going to poke you in the ear. Goodbye. You guys have a great night.